Hey guys, first off, Happy New Year. I hope you're having an amazing start to your year and that you had an amazing holiday. I had such a good holiday. I know it's been a while since I've did any videos or vlogged, but I decided that this holiday season, I really just wanted to be in the moment, just put the camera down and just try to really fully enjoy the moment, and it was amazing. Honestly, one of the best holidays that I've had in a really long time. So I'm back though and better than ever, and today's video is really important because I want to give you 6 tips to help you to prepare for a listing appointment, to help you get the listing. So, getting a listing appointment is amazing and you should be so proud of yourself once you do, but always remember that your ultimate goal is to actually get the listing agreement signed so that you can be the agent that sells the listing. So, tip number 1 is know your product. Before even going to the listing appointment, make sure that you know as much as possible about the house. What year was it built? How much did the sellers pay for the house? Whose name shows up on title? What are the comps for the other houses that have been selling in the neighborhood? Do your research up front so that you can look as a professional in front of the seller. You gotta know your product. Tip number 2 is dress to impress. You can only make a first impression once, and this is a job interview, so dress to impress and dress for success. So tip number 3 is to create a listing presentation packet. So a listing presentation packet is a packet that you would create, or if you're on a team, sometimes your admin assistant can create it for you. And it's basically just a packet that you put together to let the seller know more information about you and about your team if you're on one. This is what the listing presentation looks like that our team uses. Doesn't have to be anything super fancy. Again, it's just to let the seller know more information about you, about your team, and also make sure that you have in there commonly asked questions that a lot of sellers have. So I'll just show you a few pages of mine. I have like my article in here from Top Agent Magazine. We have Danny's article about him, more information about him. We have our marketing strategy, and the next few pages will go in depth about what that is. What else do we have? We have an example of what our property flyers look like. These are the flyers that they'll get in the boxes outside their house. So again, it doesn't have to be anything super fancy. It's just a packet that you put together for the seller that gives them more information. Tip number 4, and this is actually a tip that you'll use when you're out at the appointment, is to listen. I know that sounds super simple, but listen to what they're telling you. So here's the thing, a lot of people actually listen to respond versus listening to understand. So when your seller's talking to you or the seller's talking to you, just make sure that you're listening to try to fully understand what they're looking for, what they like and don't like, and how they expect the selling process to go. That way you can respond accordingly and you can build their trust.
My best friend in the whole world is calling. Hi, Melanie JL.
Hi, where have you been?
Oh my gosh, guess what? I have something to tell you. You're not going to be happy about it, but you're on my vlog because I got so excited that you're calling. So I'm making a video right now, so I have to call you back, but I wanted them to know that I know you because you're a celeb.
Shut up. I thought it was going to be something else. I was like, what? What happened?
No,
I've been really busy.
Yes, I have a lot to tell you actually, so I'll call you in like 30 minutes after I'm done recording, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
I love her. Okay, so moving on to tip number 5. Tip number 5 is just be yourself. So here's the thing, by just being yourself, not even just at a listing appointment, but in life, you'll always come out on top. And here's why. People can sense inauthenticity. So if you're at a listing appointment and you're putting up a front or you're putting up a facade of something or someone that you're not, people are gonna sense it, and then it's gonna instantly lose the seller's trust, and trust is key in this business. And last but not least, tip number 6 is don't overpromise and don't overprice. So what I mean by that is don't lie. A lot of times, because listing appointments can be job interviews that you're competing against different agents, agents will go in there and say, oh, if I get this listing, I'm gonna hold an open house every single day of the week and make freshly baked cookies, and I'm gonna get laminated flyers to put inside your house. And then if they get the listing, they do none of that. I've actually gone on a lot of listing appointments that I got once they've expired, where the sellers are like, they told me they were gonna do all this stuff and they never did any of it. Another thing is overpricing. So you're going in there because you want to get the listing appointment. The house is actually only worth $250,000 and you tell them it's worth $300,000 just to get them excited. What's gonna happen there? The house is not gonna sell. And when the house sits on the market and sits on the market, it's gonna be your fault when the sellers realize the house has been overpriced this whole time. So just be real, keep your integrity, don't lie to them, just say what you're gonna do, and if you actually say that you're gonna do it, just make sure you actually do. And be real with them about the price, because they ultimately want you to sell their house, and you ultimately wanna sell it so that you can get paid. Simple. So there you have it. Those are my 6 tips to help you prepare for a listing appointment and ultimately, hopefully, help you get the listing agreement signed. Thank you all so much for watching my videos. I still have been getting so many comments and messages, and it's so cool because I took such a long break from posting videos. So I just want to thank you all so much for being my ride or dies. I appreciate you. If you found this video helpful, please let me know by messaging me or commenting below or liking the video. I appreciate your feedback. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And go kill it. Spread kindness and sell so many houses along the way. Love you guys. Bye.